Hola and bienvenidos everybody, my name is NittPicc. If you don't know who I am, I'm a flutist and a music educator who enjoys all types of music. Today's request comes from a Buy Me a Coffee supporter named, I'm sorry if I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but I'm going to spell it first. So it's KLA 4600 or KLA 4600, whichever is preferred, just let me know. Anyway, today we are checking out older Gacharic spin. The song we're listening to today is called Lock On, and apparently this is in the ARMMY era of Gacharic spin, which I don't think I've done any reactions for when ARMMY was in the group in general. So I did some research because since I had done research on Gacharic spin before, I wanted to understand why ARMMY wasn't in the group anymore, because normally people just leave, and it's sad. I didn't realize she had passed away in October of 2015, and apparently to an undisclosed illness. Known as, her real name is Ashitomi Takai. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but she was known as ARMMY with two M's in Gacharic spin, and she was also part of an ensemble or a group called Takaita, which is part of her last name with Ita put at the end. And apparently she was part of Takaita from 2013 and remained in the band until her death. So it's sad because, you know, not that her death needs to be a known thing, but sometimes those kind of things bring closure. Because now I'm curious, but I don't need to be. It's none of my business, right? So we're going to listen to Lock On. But before we jump in, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to check out more, there are links down below for the Discord, as well as the Patreon, where you can check out extra reactions, free content, and anime reactions. But without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, hold on. Okay, so there are some things I'm noticing, and I think I was informed about this, so I need to remember if I'm right. So I was right. I looked up the Buy Me a Coffee message that was sent to me by KLA 4600, and this is before Oreo and before Angie, obviously because we have ARMMY, right? But from what I was told is that ARMMY, we won't see her do it in this video, but apparently ARMMY played keys. And from what I understand is Tomozo is still on guitar, Hannah is on drums, because that means we don't have Yuri either. I just want to make sure. And then Koga is on bass still. Apparently this came out 10 years ago. From 2010. So 10 years ago. It's been 10 years, right? Now, this kind of feels like club-like style music, and I dig it. Now, the fact that Koga just has that bass line going, I love the lights on top of the amp, PS. Love the outfits. Like, listen to this. I love the keyboards, too. Set! Yeah, because what we hear in the background, that that has to be the keyboards. I was like, that can't be guitar. It could be guitar, but I think it's actually the keyboards. And okay, ARMMY, killing it. If that's really the right thing, like ARMMY is playing the keyboards. And that bass line is relentless. Now, it's hard not to compare because I have been listening. I feel like my first reaction to Gacharic Spin had Angie. And I guess what's crazy is like hearing the difference in vocals right now. It's very, very different, like a different taste, a different color. Her voice has a kind of it's darker, it's deeper. She's got a lower, kind of a edgier voice, a little more raspy. I like it. Maybe a hair Janis Joplin-y, kind of. Also, can I mention how I like the look of their clothes in this video? It's like, this is what I would think 80s clothes would look like. Is that lame? Is that accurate? Anyway, maybe 80s? Am I thinking 90s? No, I don't know. Anyway, we'll keep going. I love the synth keyboard. This is the part I really like. Okay, Tomozo. Ooh, accents. Are we gonna get nice? Yeah, I love the offset of the beat, just adding some accents to create an effect. Also, the fact that they joined in on the little dance number and had Tomozo basically taking over the solo part. All Tomozo with effect in the background. And then we introduce the accents. Now, I will say this is one thing I think that's very interesting. So I'm just saying it because it's an observation. And I've read opinions of people saying like, ew, I hate this, or I think it's not that big of a deal, blah, 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 blah. I've noticed that, it's a cool thing that it can be done. Because I remember when I started listening to music, I know that sounds really dumb, but when you start really listening to music, really listening for everything, I remember being confused, I guess, when you go see like bands that play live and they have those digital backtrackings. And I was like, how are they doing that? Like, how are they going to do that live? And then you forget that, like, there's electronic equipment for that. And nowadays you have drummers that can have a program computer next to them, or their sound crew does that programming for them and everything. They know what they're doing, right? That's why you have people that do that kind of job. But it's crazy because I feel like Gacharic Spin has used a lot of stuff like that, and they don't get flack for it, which is fine. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But I feel like there are bands that get flack for it, and I just want to take a moment to tell you to reconsider that, you know, like you can have a little bit of everything in every kind of music, and I think it's okay. Like it sounds cool, right? Just a thought, like just maybe open up your eyes a little bit to that moment, those kinds of things a little bit, and try and see how cool it can be. Because like I can hear this like going up in the club if it had some even more digital effects to it. But anyway, take it back a little bit and we get some cool offset accents with Hannah on drums and ARMMY on keys, even though we don't see her doing it. Love the heart lights on the amp. Even the bass and guitar were in unison with that accent. Ooh, I forget that they do that. I love that chord there. Ooh. Dude, I love that chord progression. That chord that we hear, it like opens up more. I really like it. Also, can we just Koga, man? I have so like bass inspirations. Koga and Misa from Bandmade. Women bass players, man. Like my guides. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Let's just enjoy this. I love the gloves. And then a lot of bending effects in the keys. Ooh, listen to the moving keyboard part. My heart breaks because, dude, look at her. And if that's her real hair, like, it was so cute. It's like things that bother me, I guess. And I mean, it's just one of those things where it's me complaining about absolutely nothing I can control. But it's just one of those things, like, life can be so cruel. And, you know, we have to come to terms with things in life, with how just things play out. But like, I hate it when people like her, who are obviously really talented, well, okay, I shouldn't word it that way, because everyone on the earth deserves to live, well, I shouldn't even say it, I don't know, you know what I mean, everyone deserves a chance in life. And the thing is that when a light like her is taken out of the world, and she created great music, great vocals, and was in a group with, you know, regardless if she left based on she just wanting to get out or whatever, or start something different on her own. Like, she had something. Like, do you hear, like, if she's really playing the keyboards in the background, it's good. If you believe in divine intervention or like life having a path or a course, I mean, we're just lucky to even have Gacharic spin still. But the thing, you know, without how everything played out, I guess we wouldn't have, you know, Oreo, Yuri, and Angie, right? So I don't know. You know, pobrecita. I hope obviously her family probably has peace now, but that's a, you know, 10 years. That's a long time, man. So, but this was cool to finally dive into the band with ARMMY, and I wouldn't mind checking out more. I'm assuming they still perform the songs that she would sing on in the past, right? They didn't just like stop performing them. Let me know, because I'm curious. All right, as usual, I want to continue the conversation about music, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. And have you been around since the ARMMY era of Gacharic spin, before, you know, Oreo and Yuri and why am I blanking on her name? Oh my god, Angie, because Angie's like my sister from another mister. And I say that because Angie is half Japanese and half Spanish, Filipina. I'm not Filipina, or, you know, Filipino in general. I do have some Spanish blood, but that's why I say that. It's just cool to like relate to somebody. Anyway, I want to hear what your thoughts are on the song Lock On, what you know about the ARMMY era of Gacharic spin, and what do you miss about it? And do you feel like it being different now it's hard for you to listen to it, or do you feel like you're more ARMMY era or Angie era, whatever? Because everything is valid. It happens. It's kind of like, you know, when Chester died, listening to Linkin Park, that era is my favorite era, Linkin Park. The new era of Linkin Park is really good too. I just don't listen to it as much because Chester, you know? Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, and as usual, before I go, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to check out more, there's some links down in the description below for the Discord, as well as the Patreon, where you can check out extra reactions, free content, and anime reactions if you're into it. But I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.